Hello everyone, Mani Radiant here and I welcome you back to my channel. Hope you all are fine and healthy. So guys, today's episode is titled about Chestnut and the plant growing robot, or you can say the robot name was Robon. The episode today we got was not much exciting, but it was really enjoyable. I went to the Twitter community and I saw that many fans were excited to see the preview of the next week episodes rather watching the today's episode. But this episode also had some great moments. I enjoyed this and I hope and you also will have enjoyed it too. So let's get on with the review then, shall we? So this episode starts as Clemont is so much exhausted and he wants to stay in the Pokemon Center, and everyone was like also dried up fully, and Bonnie was really hilarious in the scene and she was really enjoying the hot weather, but Serena, Ash, all were hoping for a nice place to take rest and cool themselves down, but Clemont was really hilarious. So in the meantime they happened upon to see a robot that was plowing the rocky field. I was very much hilarious to see that rocky field. So as seeing this, Clemont then boosts up his mood and tries to go towards that robot, and eventually he was so much excited to see that he forgot about the hot weather and then sees about what this robot is doing. And the meanwhile a Chestnut shows up, sensing that Robon was being in danger with Ash and the gang, so he straight on forward attacked the group, and Chespin had some very epic scene there. So the Ash and the gang escaped from that Chestnut and happened upon to a warehouse where the warehouse was not in good condition, and they saw a portrait of Chestnut, Robon and a professor. From the summary I see that professor named is Ichigaya, and as the group was seeing this picture, Hero comes by. Now Hero is the small child in this episode, and I tells them about the real project that his grandfather, I think Ichigaya was the grandfather of Hero. So he shows them a clip in which Ichigaya professor tells them that he wanted to grow a beautiful place for Pokemons and a fertile land for them, so Pokemon can live happily ever after. But he was experimenting to have water for this reason, because on the rocky island there should be a reservoir for water nearby, but he failed in investigating the reservoir there. He was, I think, dead. I think by then, because of his long age, and his grandson Hero decides to do this. So we see that Robon had some difficulties too, like he was not being repaired for such a long time and he was not being charged properly. So Hero tells Clemont about this, Clemont and the gang about it, and Clemont decides to fix the Robon, and then Robon becomes healed up, and so everyone goes towards the to the land and decides to plow the rocky land where they can get water, but water wasn't being detected. So Clemont decides to build a new machine that could detect water reservoir, and he succeeds when everyone like Chespin, Chestnut searches for the reservoir by using their vines, and they were very much happy to search for the reservoir. So after that we see that everyone there take out their Pokemons, like we see Sylveon appearing, Greninja, Bunnelby, Luxray, and guys, again we are seeing Luxray using Swift in today's episode. Oh my god guys, why is Luxray not being handled properly? Always using Swift again. I think from XY&Z episode 1 from till now we are still seeing Luxray using Swift. I don't know what is happening guys. So moving on guys, we see that Team Rocket shows up and capture the gangs, and I like the scene where Ash, Clemont and Serena are tied up, Greninja, Braixen and Luxray are tied up, Chespin, Bunnelby and Pikachu are tied up, and Hero, Bunnelby and Sylveon tied up. I like that moment. And in the meantime meantime, Chestnut was also tied up. I feel sorry for Chestnut, like he had no partners to be tied up together. So in the meantime, Robon shows up and tries to rescue the gang there, but Team Rocket demolishes Robon. And we also see that, guys, a spoiler alert, robots can sense. Robots also have memories, guys, like we saw in today's episode, the flashback in which Ichigaya and Chestnut were seen by Robon in their flashback to protect themselves. So Robot, in protecting Chestnut, gets devastated. So Chestnut becomes furious to see this and opens their capture device, gets full on attack, and everyone gets opened up. Then the whole bunch of Pokemon attacking all at once. Wow, what a great scene that was. And Team Rocket got the taste of their own medicine. And then, but the sad part was that Robon was completely destroyed, but we all know a happy ending should happen. So Clemont comes by and fixes Robon and upgrades him. In the end, we see Robon has a secret weapon that even Clemont didn't know, and he saw Robon drilling the reservoir, and eventually a whole bunch of beautiful bluish water comes out, and the problems is solved for cropping the field and growing grassland over that rocky land. So everyone feels happy, everyone says goodbye to Hero and Chestnut. I hope you all loved the episode. The episode today was very smooth, had some great moments. The main thing, I was also hyped. The preview was awesome, guys, for the next week episode. We will see this, and I will do also a discussion video on it really soon. So till then, guys, tell me your opinions in the description down below. I would really love to hear you out, and I see you then. Till then, stay hyped and stay well.